Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool AT&T 337 rotary candlestick telephone. This is Gary's equipment from MA, and this telephone's in very good condition. It has some issues, and we're going to go through them. This is the initial checkout. And so what we want to do here is make sure that we replace our cloth cord for the receiver. We also want to upgrade the receiver capsule, and we want to replace the line cord, which is cloth, and we'll make sure that that's a modular cord so that Gary can simply plug this telephone into any modern jack, and it'll be a simple, easy plug-and-play connection. So that'll be a cloth cord for the line cord. We also want to upgrade the transmitter. We build and design a electronic amplified transmitter for the units that have the T1s or the old metal diaphragm style transmitters, and there's a higher quality with the amplified transmitter, so Gary will not have to get right up on the spit cup and talk on this telephone like you would have had to do back in the day. And so we're going to take care of that. Now we also want to go through the rotary. I'm going to go ahead and dial this rotary, but you're going to see it's just going to stick. It's very sluggish, and it will return if you just give it a second on its own. You don't want to force them, so we'll take care of that. We want to clean, oil, and adjust that rotary and make sure that the rotary is racking off properly, our numbers. So we'll take care of that. We also want to wire this telephone the way we want it wired to work the way we want it to work. Now there's also underneath this dial center, there is the original card. Now we'll send this back to Gary in case he wants to keep it, but there is an original card here, and we'll show that to you. It's very cool, and I think that we're going to go ahead and leave that in the dial center because that's original to the telephone, and it's a very cool center dial card. So we'll make sure that Gary gets the card it's old, but it's not the original one, and I do believe that this number card here, it's got 6463 on that number card. I do believe that would probably be original to the telephone, so that's pretty cool. We'll give you a look at the receiver here real quick. Has the old diaphragm style. We're going to upgrade that like we're going to upgrade the transmitter because we want Gary to have the quality that he's going to need to hold an everyday conversation on this telephone. So we'll get that squared away. I want to make sure that this cap kind of goes back on. We're going to take it off anyway. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be working on the telephone. We're going to get a start on this telephone. We want to go through the hook switch. So we have to go through everything on the telephone. We'll go ahead and take a short break. We'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and conversion of this really cool 337 rotary candlestick telephone. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're in the middle of the process of repairing and converting this really cool AT&T 337 rotary dial candlestick telephone, and we want to show a little bit about what's going on. Now, we have our cords removed, and they're no good, so we're going to set them to the side. They're of no use to us. Now we also have our electronic amplified transmitter that we design and build here at the shop. We're getting ready to install that in the transmitter cup. So we want to go ahead and start that process. We have all of our telephone apart, and we need to go through everything, and we want to rewire the candlestick the way we want it wired to work the way we want it to work. We also want to go through the rotary. We want to make sure that that is clean, oiled, and adjusted. We want to go through the hook switch, and we want to kind of just test everything out. We're going to install our cloth-covered line cord and our receiver capsule cord. So we want to go ahead and get a start on that work. We also want to upgrade the receiver. We want Gary to be able to have the quality that he's going to need for a everyday conversation. And so we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and conversion of this really cool telephone. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are finished up with the repair and conversion of this rotary candlestick telephone, and we're ready to start our final checkout. Now we want to go over a little bit about what went on. The rotary was cleaned, oiled, and adjusted. We went ahead and upgraded the receiver capsule. We installed a receiver capsule cloth cord. We also installed a cloth line cord that has a modular plug on it, and Gary can simply walk up to any modern jack, plug right into it, makes for a simple, easy plug-and-play connection. We also installed an electronic amplified transmitter that we design and build here at the shop. It is very sensitive, and it's almost like a speakerphone. You will not have to get right up on the spit cup like they used to in the old days and talk into the spit cup. You can stand back away from the spit cup and go ahead and talk. It's like a speakerphone. That's how sensitive it is. Now, normally we use our amplified pickup, and that's for troubleshooting, repairing, and on our final checkout. And we usually would set the handset or the receiver capsule down on this, and we could hear the audio from the receiver capsule. The problem is the electronic amplified transmitters are too sensitive. It will feed back. So we're just going to bring the receiver capsule up to the video, and we'll see if you can hear what's going on and hear the audio that way. Now we're ready to start our final check, and what we want to do is we want to go ahead and give you some dial tone. So we'll go ahead and do that. We want to walk through our numbers. If you watch that analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. We have a nice smooth return on our rotary. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the spit cup, and I'm pretty far back away from this telephone. And if you watch this red light, every time you see that red light, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. That's how sensitive this telephone is now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So you're going to have plenty of transmit, and what we want to do is we want to go ahead and push this button on the switch box. That gives us a line out, totally takes the analyzer out of the situation, and we can call a time and temp number. So we'll go ahead and give you some dial tone, and we'll call that number.
Good evening. Today is Saturday, December 12th. The time is 7:30. Current temperature 66 degrees. Now the weather forecast for the Belleville area. Mostly cloudy today, 20% chance of rain in the afternoon, high around 70. Showers likely tonight, lows around 60. Sunday, occasional rain and breezy, a high in the upper 60s.
Okay, we can hang up. We'll give you some dial tone, and we'll call my number, and it'll be busy. We'll make that call. We can hang our unit up. Now that we know that this really cool rotary candlestick telephone by AT&T, it's a 337. That's an American Telegraph and Telephone candlestick telephone. Now that we know that this has been repaired and converted, we can return it to Gary and he can enjoy this really cool telephone. Highly collectible. I'm sure it's going to look great no matter where Gary uses this telephone. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching and have a great day.